First, he is from the neighborhood. He is the #1 contender to the Imagine Heavyweight title. He is the sideshow psycho Malaki Gage.
He's pacing like a tiger in a cage.
His opponent. He is no longer with the neighborhood. He is everyone's favorite video game star, Player 1, Jake Wily.
Well, hey, listen. He's got. He's starting to get some muscles now. He's just got to work on that tan.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I don't blame him. No need for a tan, man. That's as they say, melanoma kills more people than I don't know something.
Is that true?
Melanoma kills a lot of people. Yeah.
Than something.
Yeah.
Something kills a lot of people.
Maybe more than.
Look, they're going at it.
This is what I expected.
Laying it in. Oh. Malaki Gage is simply not a guy that you can go in there and brawl with.
No, it's a
Up and over. Whoa! Wow. That drop kick, Kato, and that's what Jake Wily has to do if he's going to win this matchup.
Referee might want to check those boots, make sure there's not springs in them.
He's been known to cheat every now and then, Jake Wily.
Yeah, he got real high on that drop kick.
Oh, mushroom stomp, and he said,
right in the back of the head.
I like that.
Wow, that could have been over quick. Not a lot on that kick up. By Malaki Gage.
You're right. That could have been it. Oh, catches the foot. Oh, big right hand. Oh, we've seen him do this, Kato.
One thing we always see from Jake Wily, no matter where he comes out, he always has a plan.
He sure does.
He's been executing it to this point really well.
He's got some baby face fire to him.
Wow, not a lot of life there in Malaki Gage.
Nice.
What would this mean for Volume 15 if Malaki Gage gets beat?
That would make things very interesting. A little cross-body action. Oh!
Whoa,
Great
right
knee
in the
drop.
point of the jaw.
You going for a cover here. Oh, Gage able to kick out just narrowly. Player 1, Jake Wily, man, giving it to him.
Started out hot, man. He really
sure did.
He has Malaki Gage in all sorts of trouble right off the bat. Look at Malaki Gage crawling on the ground, man. Good grief.
Oh, look at this, Kato.
Trouble.
Oh, no! He put him in that straight jacket.
One thing maybe a detriment to him.
Already.
He did knock his hammer down, so if he has some sort of plan to use that hammer later on, he's not going to be able to do it.
Yeah, he might have just overzealous himself out of a win. Oh, look at him. He's not trying to pin, he's trying to punish.
Big hammer fist.
Sure.
Man, oh man, right to the point of the right in the temple, man. Those, man, I would not want to be on the receiving end of those style hammer
Jake Wily likes to use 12 to 6 elbows. That was 12 to 6 fist.
Yeah, man, those were devastating. And this is
oh, he is vicious when he works on that back.
We always talk about so many of these guys have specific strengths.
Yes.
And this is where Malaki Gage shines. He can hit those backbreakers at any time on anybody. Where Jake Wily always has a plan.
Oh,
you just wonder what kind of plan Malaki Gage has, if he has any, or if he just has a plan to hurt people.
Yeah, I mean, not only does he have an effective backbreaker, but a variety of effective backbreakers.
Absolutely.
I mean, he can hit it from almost any angle, and they are brutal, Kato. Oh.
Yep, and there he goes, continuing to work on that back in a very vicious style. This is what he does. This is what he brings to the table. This is what Bill Collier needs to study and figure out a plan for.
Well, this is where Jake Wily's size disadvantage really...
This is what happened.
Oh! His size disadvantage really comes out it hurts him here, because Sideshow Psycho is probably 4 or 5 inches taller. He weighs in excess of 30 pounds more than Jake Wily, and now Jake Wily is down and gasping for air.
That's the other thing that's sort of lost. Oftentimes everybody says about how big a lot of these guys are, and because he slouches, because he's such an oddity, you don't get the full gauge of how big Malaki Gage is until you're standing in front of him.
Yeah.
He's every bit of 6'1", 6'2".
Right.
I mean, he is a big dude and violent. I mean, he hits so hard.
Yeah. And so often. Uh-oh. Oh! driving Jake Wily's neck and spine into that canvas. Mercifully going for a pin. He didn't mount him and beat the crap out of him that time, Kato.
Yeah, that's a rough shot right there, man. You don't want to get continually dumped on the back of your head like that.
Well,
there he goes, man.
You were saying how hard he hits, and you know from experience, Kato.
I do. He's and the other thing about him is he could take such a hard hit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I punched him as hard as I could, thought I broke my hand.
I mean, this is a guy who giggles and cackles madly while he's getting beat up, punched in the face, kicked in the solar plexus. He seems to enjoy it.
The other thing you don't see, he never gets in a hurry. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. You gotta prepare for a guy like this in a different kind of a way. And I know Jake Wily is a tough kid. He can take a ton of punishment.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
But you gotta wonder, how long can he continue to take this level of punishment?
I hope for not much longer. He's got a career to think about too. Yeah, Malaki Gage absolutely meticulous with his offense.
The live fans watching are all behind Jake Wily, which is really surprising.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fanfare, this little guy.
He hasn't sold himself yet like Braden Elliott, but he's oh no.
Uh-oh.
Unable.
No! Oh, look at the power, Kato!
Saved it.
Oh, another backbreaker! Wow! Raw strength, Kato. How did he manage to? That's a 170, 180 pound guy you're deadlifting.
Yeah, man, that was. I definitely thought he had lost him, and he managed to save it. And Bill, I bet if I'm Jake Wily, I would have wished he would have lost it because that backbreaker, that lower back, has to be screaming right now.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty well smoked at this point, if I can borrow a phrase from Jimmy the High Flying Hippie.
I'll tell you what, the Jimmy the High Flying Hippie I saw tonight doesn't really look like it. Oh my God, it's been hitting much smoke lately.
Wow.
Very, very clear-eyed and prepared for the world.
He looked good. He looked fit too.
Yeah, he did. Speaking of fit, Jake Wily's put on a good 10-pound muscle in the last 2 months. And I'll tell you what, this match keeps going the way it is. He's not going to be hitting the gym anytime soon.
Well, those dramatic gains in size can sometimes affect your cardio, Kato, so it might have, crept up on him here.
3, 4.
Wow.
I can't imagine this match can go much longer. If Jake Wily doesn't find a way to find some offense, I just can't imagine. Look.
I don't see the neighborhood anywhere around here tonight either, so maybe Malaki Gage is going to do this all by himself.
And he can.
Oh,
That's the thing
absolutely.
about Malaki Gage. Caught him with that punch. Trying to fire him up, and Jake Wily just doesn't seem to have anything left. I think
Wow.
Malaki Gage can essentially end this match at any point now. It has been and the referee may want to think about stopping this.
Yeah.
This is it.
But I tell you,
It was fun. It was fun, Jake.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh,
I
no.
think, yeah.
he's got that twisting swanton. I don't know what he calls it. It looks like it hurts, though.
He hits all 215, 220 pounds on Jake Wily right now. Jake Wily's
Taking
in
his
trouble.
Oh!
Whoa! Did he roll through and land
Land on his feet, yeah!
What an athlete.
He did not impact his back and spine at all.
Oh! That one, too.
He did that time! Jake Wily seems to have him scouted, and who knows Malaki Gage better than his former neighborhood companion, Jake Wily?
Is this the opening that Jake Wily needs? We're going to find out what kind of mettle, what kind of toughness Jake Wily has right now.
It's hot in here, Kato!
No!
Oh! Kicked his... Whoa! Look at that offense. Very avant-garde. Oh! He's sending that elbow home!
Starting to build a little bit of momentum. Lowers the guard.
Oh!
Caught him right on the top of the head with that elbow.
Jumping! Putting all of his body weight down! Swing and a miss by Malaki Gage. Oh! Short kick. Oh! Right in the...
Wow! Right in the side of his face. Beautifully done. All the fire in the world. He has found another gear.
What did he say? Take my money?
He's going up. He is going up
What's
right
he gonna
now.
do up here?
Oh,
Splash!
We're going to find out what kind of man.
Oh! Wow!
Wow, that was close.
What resiliency by
That
the
was real close.
Sideshow Psycho kicking out of that giant frog splash by Jake Wily. Jake Wily obviously frustrated. He thought he had his number there with that big frog splash.
Setting him up, man. Setting him up. This could be it. Pulling him in. Setting him up.
Oh! Almost hit the fatality.
Oh!
The murder ride! That's it, Kato!
Man, oh man.
He took a lot of punishment.
Unbelievable.
Could not withstand that murder ride, though.
That was, yeah, I mean, what a great match. But man, just, he's a #1 contender for a reason.
You got that right.
Big Bill, I hope you're watching. Big time can't last forever, buddy. Looks like time's running out. 7 o'clock, May 15th. Say your goodbyes, Bill. Title's coming home with me.
It's hard to argue with that. It is hard to argue with that right now.
He is a maniacal, psychopathic lunatic that is extremely dangerous, Kato. And look at him.
Just toying with Jake Wily right now.
I felt that mallet. It is no joke.
Come on, man. You've proved your point. You have nothing else to prove here. I got to be honest. I'm a little worried.
Same thing. May 15th.
Oh, what? What is this?
Oh,
Look in the ring right now.
Come on. Come on.
What's gonna happen?
It says bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Wow. That was a tense moment right
Sure
there.
was.
You want to talk about two people that hate each other.
They want it with each other in the worst way, Kato.
What's going on in the ring right now? Jake Wily, let's see what happens here.
I can't trust you. I can't.
Do it.
Go ahead. Everyone else turns on me. Go ahead. Wait, just hit me. Hit me, Jake!
Get something to hit with?
I think he's gonna clock him.
Now hit me.
What is this?
I don't know.
What's that say?
Say, rad boys?
Think about it.